We're coming to you live from Kansas City, Missouri. The field is damp and rain is in the forecast for tonight's game as the Rams match up against the Chiefs. The crowd is ready, the teams are ready, so let's get tonight's game going. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 12-yard line. Stiff arm there. The Rams will start the drive from the 31. Our EA Sports Coaching Close-Up features two of the premier coaches in the National Football League. Mike Martz is now in his 6th year as the leader of the Rams. He's often heard saying that the game is about speed and attitude, and those two things are very often on display when you watch the Rams play. Throws it. Incomplete. Bolger was under intense pressure.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up continues with Dick Vermeil, who broke into the NFL in 1969 as the first ever special teams coach. He's one of only 4 coaches in league history to take 3 different teams to the playoffs as a head coach. He hits his receiver. So, John, we expect a lot of big plays in today's game with 2 of the best offenses in the NFL having at it.
The thing about both these teams is they're not just one-dimensional. If something doesn't work, they make the adjustment and they come at you in another way. I'm looking for lots of big plays in this one.
Gets the pass off. In and out of his hands. You can't come up with that one, John. It just slipped right out of his hands.
When it's raining like this, you have to make sure you get the ball secured. It looked like he might have taken his eye off the ball at the last second, and that had a lot to do with him losing it.
Hall is the deep return man. Here's the kick. And he slips out of bounds at the 27. And he steps out of bounds at the 27-yard line. First and 10. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Looking to run it here with the pass. And he drops the pass.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Gonzalez moves in motion. Throws it. And the catch is made. Tennessee didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
About a yard to go. Gonzalez lines up on the right side. He hands it off. Nice play fake. With the pass, and it's intercepted. The 30. Beautiful interception by Stone.
Yeah, he was back there watching the quarterback the whole way. He just beat the receiver to the ball.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 24. Pressure. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts them in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
They have to get it past the 14 to convert for the first down. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He couldn't control it. Led him too much. And it's up. He didn't get all of it, and the kick falls short. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 36-yard line. The Rams with a 4-man front. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Pickett. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Samoa is there for the tackle. The linebacker comes up to make the tackle. Third down and long coming up here. The Rams come out in a nickel package. With the pass, broken up. That one hit him in the hands, but it just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds
at the 33-yard line.
Kansas City goes with a 4-man front. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Good pass rush, John, as they tried to disrupt the timing.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Holt is lined up on the right. He was hit just as he threw. And the defense gets to him just as he lets it go.
Yeah, an excellent job of creating pressure and forcing a bad throw.
Falk, the lone setback. Pressure coming with the throw. Almost picked off. Locking into one receiver that time, it could have ended up a lot worse. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
First and 10. Home is the deep back. Runs through the tackle. Claiborne is there for the tackle. Nice tackle by the linebacker. 2nd and 7. Gonzalez is on the right of the formation. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. They line up in the I formation. Toss play to the left. Fisher got very good penetration there. He got to the outside, but went nowhere.
I'll tell you, the quickest way down the field is straight ahead. Going outside and dancing around and all that stuff, that's not going to help you move the ball.
They have to reach the 30 to convert. Archuleta is there on the stop. Holmes gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. They have to reach the 30 to convert. Kennison lines up on the right side. Drops back, rolling right, pump fakes, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Colquitt will come in now to punt it away. Here's the punt. He's waiting for the fair catch. Deep in their own territory. The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. With the pass in and out of his hands. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Hand it off. Loses the defender. Woods is there for the tackle. Busted through for a few tough yards. Third and 5. The Chiefs come out in a dime package. Under pressure. Sims did a great job breaking through, getting there for the send.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back to it. And he just made it look simple.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Gonzalez is on the left side of the formation. Throws it, and it's intercepted. Clearly, he would have been better served looking elsewhere on that play. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Holt lines up on the right side. Gets the pass off. Picked off. The 40. The 30. Room to run. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Chiefs. So here's how each team has done protecting the ball, or lack thereof, perhaps. The kick is up. The point after is good. Times is just about ready to kick this one away. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 7. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. First and 10. Jackson, the deep man. Folger with a man in motion. Throwing on the run. He finds his man. Surtain is there on the stop. Looks like a face mask. Probably the 5-yard line. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
They'll go from the I formation. Going to the left. McLean is there for the tackle. Jackson couldn't pick up any blocking on that play. It's second down and 10 to go. Only one man back on the carry. Woods comes up to make the play. They try to go outside, but quick pursuit, good penetration, shuts the play down very quickly.
When he sees something open to the inside, he has to take it. This defense has a lot of those quick linebackers and safeties, and that makes it very difficult to run to the outside against him.
Holt is lined up on the right. They make an adjustment to their offensive set. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
Never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that third down situation.
Hodges comes into the game for the punt. Hall sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 20-yard line.
First and 10. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Archuleta is there on the stop. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there. It's first and 10. The Rams with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Little comes up to make the play. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 41. So it's a one-touchdown game as the first quarter comes to a close with the score: Kansas City 7, St. Louis 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So it's second and 10. Line up in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
The defense just seems to know where he's going before he even knows where he's going.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Kennison is lined up on the right. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Claiborne is there on the stop. He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his third punt. Here's the kick. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
First and 10. Out of the I formation. They give it to the halfback. A great one-on-one stop by Allen. Just a great open field tackle that time.
Yeah, he wasn't about to let the runner juke him. He watched the center of his body, and bam, he hit him solidly, just like you're supposed to do in a one-on-one situation.
Ball on their own 33. Holt lines up on the right side. Throwing. Broken up.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Dropping back with the throw, comes up with it. Bell is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 40-yard line. Handoff on the draw. Pick is there for the tackle. Only a yard by the halfback. And this is the fifth play of this drive. 8 to go. Holt is lined up on the right. Pressure, throws it, incomplete pass. He was under a lot of pressure, John. They almost got to him.
Yeah, he got out of there, but it was way off because of that hit he took.
And this is the sixth play of this drive. The Chiefs come out in a nickel pack. Throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted. He was looking for single coverage, got it, but the throw was off target. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The Rams line up in a 4-3. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Holmes couldn't get out of the backfield. They have to get the ball inside the 39 to convert. They'll go to the play fake. Gets rid of it. He couldn't control it. A breakdown in coverage that the offense is unable to take advantage of.
That was another play where he started running before he had possession of the ball. You got to make the catch before you start thinking about what you're going to do with it.
Green from the shotgun. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 16-yard line.
Holt is lined up on the right. With the pass. And this pass is completed. And a new set of downs with that completion. And that's their first conversion of the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. Jackson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Barber brings him down. The linebacker brought him down to the turf. Second and 6 coming up here. The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Pressure coming. Rolling out to his right. Fujita is there on the stop. He comes up with the ball despite being blanketed with the double coverage. First and 10. Holt lines up on the right side. Throws it. Woods is there for the tackle.
Watch this here. He gets his helmet right under his chin and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Fumble. The Chiefs get it. You have to wrap the ball up with 2 hands in games like these.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful. If the ball is wet and you have it hanging out there, the defenders are going to try and punch it out of there every time.
Gonzalez is on the right of the formation. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Good timing, getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big game.
On the play.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Done. The man in motion. Dropping back. With the throw. He couldn't control it. He was running free in the secondary, but couldn't get possession.
You got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hand. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
Gonzalez is lined up on the right. Green with a man in motion. Drops back. Under pressure. Incomplete pass. Kennison was the one they were trying to get the ball to. For the 5th time tonight, the coach sends in the punting unit. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 17-yard line.
Ball on their own 17. The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. On the carry. Closing in. He read the blitz, just couldn't get rid of it in time.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second, but you got to get your hot receiver pretty quickly involved, or you're going to take shots like that.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. Rolling out to his left. Gets the pass off, and he drops the pass. John, he rushed into it.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Holt is lined up on the right. With the pass. No completion there. Looked like that may have slipped out of his hand. Hall lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds
at the 40-yard line.
Home, the lone back. They make an adjustment to their offensive set. Looking for room. Coakley comes up to make the play. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. They have to reach the 30 to convert. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Lewis hammers him at the 35.
They need to get something going. The running game just can't seem to get on track.
They have to reach the 30 to convert. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Butler records the tackle. They're trying to get the fullback involved in the passing game.
And he's one of those guys who's a pretty good safety valve. He's got soft hands, and more importantly, he knows what to do with it when he gets it.
1st and 10. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Holmes was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
This defense has to be ready for run, because they're in a spot where the offense can call just about anything with this much time left.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. The Rams come out in a dime package. Loses the defender. Nickels the tackle. Picks up some tough yards there. 3rd down coming up.
I'm looking for that back to sneak out into the flat. It's been there a few times before, and they might try it again right here.
If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a 1st down. Green back in the shotgun. Play action. To the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete. Overthrows his man in the end zone.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. And it's on its way. He missed that one. A little over a minute left. Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. Incomplete. Folger saw the pressure and got rid of the ball.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Holt is on the right of the formation. With the throw, he finds his man. He's rushing the offense back to the line. St. Louis will call a timeout here. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. We're at the 1-minute mark. The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Missed opportunity.
And what the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Rolling right. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. John, it looked like he never saw the defender.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Fifth play of this drive. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Throws it. Almost picked off. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, you're bound to come up with one.
Hodges is ready to punt this one away. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Green sends a man in motion. Pressure. He can't escape. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
Yeah, they had all the receivers covered in man. Any pass would have been a difficult completion.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Going into halftime, the score is 7-0. Here we go, the second half, just about set for the kickoff. It's on its way. From the 11. The Chiefs did not move the ball well through the air in the first half. Well, John, we figured we'd have a tight game, but I really expected better play offensively in this one.
Yeah, it's always a little funny to see a game with two great offenses turn into a defensive struggle. The late nights watching film is really paying off.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Crosses it out to the right. Archuleta with the stop at the 33-yard line. Nothing doing on that run to the outside. The defense, John, knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, they were trying to stretch the defense, trying to beat them to the sideline. But they have a quick defense that reacts very quickly to play. And they were right there to shut it down.
Holmes is on the right of the formation. With the throw. Jumps up and Little is there on the stop. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
It's third down, 2 to go. Gonzalez is lined up on the right. With the carry, great fake. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Just can't hold on to what would have been an interception, John. A big missed opportunity.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line.
Ball on their own 22. The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. On the call. Bell is there for the tackle. What a run, netting them a first down. First and 10. The backs are lined up in an eye. He tucks it away. Nice play for him. Stepping up. Blitz overwhelmed the offensive line.
With a full complement of speed and bull rushes, this defense can really put the pressure on, especially when they blitz. What you have to do is read the play quickly, recognize the blitz, and get it out of there to your hot receiver quickly. You can't take too long to get it out of there.
Holmes lines up on the right side. Gets the pass off. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
He waited until the last second, then he got the ball out of there. He does a nice job of feeling the pass rush, but he has to know who his hot receiver is if he feels pressure, or if he sees the defense coming on a blitz.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. They'll go with the quarter defense. Bolger sends a man in motion. Dropping back. Throws it. Almost intercepted. Bell had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. He wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Hodges will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Hand it off. Samoa is the guy who's there to bring him down. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's second down and 9 to go. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Perfect positioning by the defense on that play, John.
Yeah, they had zone coverage. There was no open area of the field for the quarterback to go with the ball.
It's now third and long after the sack. Gonzalez lines up on the right side. Gets the pass off. Martell records the stop. horn. Can't find a way to advance it to the first down marker. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line.
Ball on their own 23. Cruz in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Fujita is there on the stop. Jackson kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Ball on their own 30. Holt is lined up on the right. Handed off to the back, setting up play action. Throwing. Drops the interception. Good speed was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye. They give it to the halfback. Knight is there for the tackle. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. The punter's in again for the 8th time. Here's the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
First and 10. Green with a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Jefferson makes the catch. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Ball on the 33-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off. Claymore comes up to make the play at the 29. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick. They have to get to the 23 to convert for the first. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. He takes the defender. Pushing his way through the would-be tacklers, he picks up solid yardage. They're threatening inside the 20. They'll make this a 2-possession game to get into the end zone in this drive. They're just inside the 20. That was the defensive end who got the tackle after a short game. They'll need to get to the 8 to convert. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Throwing. Just couldn't get that pass under control. Another incompletion because of the range on it. So how do the players adjust for conditions like this?
Well, the first thing you want to do is keep the ball as dry as you possibly can. Maybe use a little more clock in your possession. Maybe you run it a few more times. But I really don't think that you change your game plan all that much.
Drops back. Rolls right. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Jumps up and comes down with it. Hargrove is there for the tackle. Not much more than an extra point here. And it's up. The attempt is good. That field goal puts them up by double digits, a 10-point lead. Not a bad drive, and they wind up adding 3 points. Times in to kick this one off. They'll return this one. From the 9. The 20. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
On the receiving team, number 55.
The Chiefs are going to start with better field position now. Deep in their own territory. They line up in the I formation. On the call. Knight makes the tackle. Found a little room and picked up a first. Ball on their own 25. Kansas City lines up in a 4-3. Sertan is there for the tackle. Jackson has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Kansas City using 3 linebackers. Hand off to the tailback. Sertan makes the tackle. The corner was able to wrap him up. Second and 6 coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. Folger with a man in motion. Hands it off. Knight records the tackle. First down coming up after that run. The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Tucks it away. Sims is there on the stop. Jackson takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Sixth play of this drive. Ball right around midfield. Holt is lined up on the right. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Chiefs ahead of the Rams 10-0. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Ball right around midfield. The Chiefs come out with 3 down linemen, 7 defensive backs. No completion there. Good throw, right on target. He just couldn't bring it in.
I think that's a case of the ball being slick because of all this rain. When the quarterback can find you and get you the ball, you have to make the catch.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, goes down, and gets it. McDonald caught it short of the first down marker. It's 4th down and 4 yards to go. This is a situation where they just have to go for it. With the throw, Knight is there on the stop.
You talk about a guy who sees the whole field. He's ready to throw when his receiver gets open. That's this guy. Watch his play right here. He's looking, he sees his option. Then he makes the decision to get it to him, and it's there for a big conversion on 4th down.
Give it to the halfback. Is there for the tackle. And he continues to assert himself with the running game. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Throwing, and he just can't hang on. I think that ball just slipped out of his hand as he released it.
When you got nasty weather like today, throwing the ball is never easy, and neither is catching it.
11th play of this drive. The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. Under pressure, gets the pass off, nearly intercepted. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into his zone. He threw off his read and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Wilkins heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. The kick is up. He misses it, and they've gone 3+ quarters without putting up any points. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 35-yard line. Holmes, the lone back. Looking upfield. Stone comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. Top-notch tackle by the safety. Second and maybe 3. The Rams with a 4-man front. Claiborne is there for the tackle. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs. First and 10. Gonzalez is lined up on the left. Fakes the handoff. With the pass, incomplete. He can't come up with that one, John. It just slipped right out of his hands.
I'll tell you, that was a tough one. When you're playing in these types of conditions, even the easy passes can be hard to hang on to.
The Rams come out in a dime package. Pass ball's incomplete. Trying to get him in stride, but overshoots him. Fifth play of this drive. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Hand it off to the back. Archuleta pulls him down. Colquitt is trying to pin them close to their goal line. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. Great coverage by the kicking team as they downed it at the 5-yard line. Inside their own 5. Kansas City comes out in a 4-3. Drops back. Hicks uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he's got some great moves, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. He avoids the safety by just getting it back across the goal line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Ball on the 1-yard line. Holt lines up on the right side. Stepping up, gets the pass off. Almost picked off. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line. Tinui Samoa comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. A 15-yard gain right there on first down. And they find themselves in scoring range. The Chiefs line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the throw, and he fails to hang on to that one. Wide open on the play, and he drops it.
Yeah, it was a good route and a good pass, just no catch.
Gonzalez is on the right of the formation. On the call, great fake. Rolls right to the end zone, and he can't hang on to it. I think that incompletion was the result of a wet football.
Yeah, these new footballs are already a little slick. When you add moisture, you start getting some split-fingered stuff. Good in baseball, not good in football.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Sheds the tackle. Looks like a face mask call, probably the 5-yard variety.
Got a little face mask on the defense. Number 21.
So the penalty on third down does go against the defense, and the result is a first down. It's 1st and goal at the 2. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. A very impressive stop by the defense on 1st down and goal. It's 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. Little is there for the tackle. Didn't get the blocking they needed, and now it'll be 3rd down and goal. Two more yards and they'll be in the end zone. Gonzalez lines up on the right side. Lobs one into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. They landed their lead after the perfect pass for the score. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up The point after is good. They take a commanding 17-point lead after getting that one into the end zone. The defense did a pretty good job with the position they were put in, but the offense was able to get in for the score.
Let me tell you, when the offense hits the field and sees the end zone that close, their eyes all get big. And they're only thinking one thing, touchdown. So when they meet their goal, it's really a great feeling. And it shows how determined they were to get it.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 5. The 20. The Rams need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 29. Holt is on the right of the formation. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Pick takes him down. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation. Because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
2nd and 2. Holt lines up on the right side. Wraps him up and brings him down. Eric Hicks gets to the quarterback once again for his 2nd sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been able to beat his man and get to the quarterback. I think they'll put some help over on his side.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Out of the I formation. Throws it. And he drops the pass. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Two-minute warning coming up. Green with a man in motion. Looking for room. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas
They
City.
extend their advantage with that touchdown run. Times comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. The Chiefs have wrapped this one up, John.
They did a good job of not letting up. You should do things that got you the lead in the first place. And they did it there.
Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
The kickoff team lines up. Should be a return here. From the 14-yard line. Missed tackle. The
Kickoff return,
Rams can't
17
afford to
yards.
waste much time as they take over. First and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Throws it. It was tipped. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline. Because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Folger using split backs. With the pass. And he can't hang on to it. That short pattern results in a dropped pass.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
Throwing. He'll knock him out of bounds at the 39.
This is big-time football right here. The game's on the line on a 4th down when you need a yard or two to keep your drive alive. I think you just bring in all those big old linemen, tell them you need a first, and let your back just follow them past the marker.
Tucks it away. Sertan makes the stop at the 41-yard line. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Looking to run it here. Fumble. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. The Rams ball on.
Holding on the offense. Number 88, first down.
We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. Holt is lined up on the right. He'll pass on first down. Throws it. And it's complete. Barber stops him. They're going to go with a no huddle. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Just over a minute still to go. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
We're just about down to 1 minute. The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Closing in with the throw. And this pass is completed. Bruce gets stopped short of the sticks on that play. The coach is having them hurry it up. Pressure.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. The sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
Looking to end the game, they'll probably call a simple run play here. Dexter McLean was clearly the standout tonight and wins our horse trailer player of the game. Tosses it out to the left. Slips the tackle. And he steps out of bounds at the 47. They had a tough time bringing him down, but finally do before he gets to the marker. Ball on their own 47. The Rams with a 4-man front. Looking for room, but is there for the tackle. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the fullback. Claiborne records the stop. 6-yard gain. They'll have to get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert. The Rams come out in a 4-3. To carry it, Copley is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. Holmes takes it up the middle for a yard or two. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Kansas City 24, St. Louis 0. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.